Well done, Perez. Well done, Perez. Well done, you great president. This is on you. This is embarrassment is on you. You must be so happy right now, you great president, by sacking Xabi Alonso 3 days ago after losing the Super Copa final 3-2. And now 3 days later, your club, your manager that you've appointed just lost to a second division team 3-2. Albacete 3, Real Madrid 2. And this is another big dark mark on Real Madrid's history, because what an embarrassment that I've just witnessed. And this is all on you, Florentino Pérez. You really thought that you were so smart. You really thought that you knew about football, and you've gone and sacked our project manager in Xabi Alonso after just losing to Barcelona 3-2 and having an okay season, nothing crazy. And this is what you do. These players are still here. And what have I told you about these players? These little spoiled brats are still here. Look at the quality that they are showing. And there's only one man we have to talk about today. Vinicius Jr. Look, I'm not a crash out kind of guy, but today we are crashing out. Because Vinny Jr., you couldn't get past a second division right back. Yes, he used to play for Real Madrid, Ogado, but you couldn't get past him today. You won 30 million a year. You got the manager sacked. And this is the performance that you show on that pitch. Number 7. Number 7. You don't deserve anything about number 7. You should not be anywhere near Real Madrid's team. When you behave the way you do, you get managers sacked. You're behaving like a child on the pitch and moaning about other players, moaning about your manager, moaning because you have to run more, you spoiled little brat. And that is the performance that you put on there. Listen, I am not surprised whatsoever that Real Madrid lost this game today, because that was expected. These players are shit. I've told you guys before, I've made so many videos about these players. You know, everything gets made about Xabi Alonso and what he didn't, perform as a manager, and he didn't put the team out properly. But what about the players? What about these players who go and moan to media behind the manager's back, who go to Perez like it's their daddy and say, sorry, I really need some help? Because they couldn't handle the extra intensity. Look at the reports that came out this week about the things that Xabi Alonso didn't like. And the fact that Xabi Alonso went to the Perez before he got sacked and he said, listen, you shouldn't allow player power to be this big in the club. But that's exactly the issue with Real Madrid, and that Perez is all his fault because he allows this to happen and he favours the players over the managers. Why is there a player power in such a big institution like Real Madrid? It's all from the above and it's all from this board. And just look at that performance today. Real Madrid 3. So look at that performance today. Real Madrid allowed 3 goals against a second division team. And just some of the goals today, guess what? Every single one was from corners apart from the last one. Real Madrid continuously concede goals from corners, something that has not been improved on whatsoever. And some of the marking today was just embarrassing, especially the second goal. Gonzalo Garcia heads it straight to Berto, who gets that volley in. Look, Real Madrid were absolutely embarrassing today. And of course, Real Madrid got goals from Gonzalo Garcia and Franco from their own corner, who, let's just talk about Franco today. He was absolutely shocking. Some of his performance today, some of his separation, unable to create separations from their fullback, was absolutely embarrassing. Now, like I said before, this is a second division team. They're 17th in that league, guys. They're not first. They're 17th. And Real Madrid was unable to have any quality in this play. Look at the XG, 1.39 against a second division team. These are the players that were favoured by the club. These were the players that are staying here. The manager got sacked because of the performances, but these players will still stay here. And that is the quality that they are. This is their level. This is their level. This is probably below their level. They're too much for their level. Sorry, they're above their level. Because Real Madrid couldn't even string some couple of passes together. Real Madrid are the worst team in Europe. They're the worst big team I've ever seen in my life. This is a shocking squad of players, and the profiles were absolutely embarrassing. Now, of course, it has to be said that 11 first team players weren't available today. Some of them were injured, of course, like Trent is still, I believe, still out. You've got Brahim Gostino at the AFCON. Things like Militao, of course, isn't there. Of course, Mbappe was injured. Well, there wasn't a race. Jude Bellingham wasn't there tonight. You had Carreras wasn't there tonight. So there were a lot of players not there. But you telling me you need all these guys to be a second division team? And of course, the team today did include 2 academy players in Jimenez and Sestero from the academy as well. Sestero was, we've been told by Alvaro Arbeloa that he is the best 6 in the world. Of course, he's bigging up his own player. So I was really interested to watch him. He had a horror show tonight. Jimenez was steady. He didn't have a lot to do defensively anyway. Madrid again conceding goals from corners, as embarrassing as this club are. And Real Madrid actually scored 2 goals from corners by Gonzalo Garcia and by Franco as a rebound from Hoyson header. So look, Real Madrid absolutely embarrassing again, because this is their level. So I am not surprised, and this is all on you, Florentino Pérez. This is all on you, because you thought that you knew about football and you sacked the manager who needed patience, who needed signings. In case, what did you do? You sided with this shit squad. You sided with Vinny Jr., who literally got a manager sacked, and to this point he has not sent a goodbye post or a good wishes, message that everyone else has. Over 22 players from Real Madrid have said goodbye to Xabi Alonso and his staff. The only player who hasn't done it is him. And obviously, all the reports coming out that Vinicius Junior's, against El Clasico little, bitch fit that he had, that was the reason why Xabi Alonso lost respect. And a lot of course, Real Madrid board didn't back Xabi Alonso. They allowed that to happen. And Vinny Jr. then, played the next game. I wasn't able to do a Xabi Alonso exit, sack, kind of video because I was away. But look, fact of the matter is that this is all exactly my thoughts. My thoughts were everywhere. That was an absolutely horrendous mistake. People like the Bayern CEO has come out and said it. Jurgen Klopp has even said it. Everyone would want Xabi Alonso as the manager, and they said that means something isn't right at that club. Exactly. This man is not right, and he needs to go right now. Jose Angel Sanchez, the whole board needs to F off on my club, because they have destroyed a great institution. Everybody is laughing at Real Madrid, and look at what just happened again. In the last 2 days, Real Madrid have lost opportunities to win 2 trophies. Of course, against Barcelona in the Supercopa final, and now we are out of the Copa del Rey at the round 16. Now look, Real Madrid have 2 trophies now. You tell me we have any chance in La Liga? Absolutely not. Barcelona are going to walk this league. Champions League? Anything else is finished. Real Madrid have got no trophies left. And reports are coming out that Perez wants trophies. You want trophies, but you sacked the manager who has the best, chance to give you them trophies. You are absolutely embarrassing. And you are going to go and chump up to these players. You're going to give them a few hugs and a bit of tap on the thing. And you're going to tell them that they're all good. You carry on doing that, because us fans, we know more. We know that Xabi Alonso was not the problem. You are the problem, and these players are the problems. And you continue to allow that to happen. You are rotten for this club, and you need to go. Look, I'm not going to sit here and blame Arbeloa. This is not his fault whatsoever. He's had one training session with the team. That is not going to, put any ideas towards the team. He's not going to be able to put his ideas because of these spoiled players, by the way. But I'm just blaming the board. I'm blaming Perez, and I'm blaming these shit players, because I am done watching this team. I am done watching this horrible institution that has built because of Perez. Yes, he's done a lot of things commercially very well. He has made Real Madrid, of course, one of the, arguably the most healthiest and wealthiest, footballing club in the world. But on the pitch and the sporting side of it, this guy is absolutely shocking. And the sooner he goes out, the better. Look, let me know your thoughts in the comments, of course. Real Madrid are out of Copa del Rey. Another embarrassment to this season. I thought he couldn't get worse, but he continues to do so. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Who was the shocking performance of this game? Was there any standout whatsoever? And of course, what are your thoughts about Alvaro Arbeloa's first game in the dugout? Do we have any chance? And of course, as always, like, subscribe, and until next time, Hala Madrid.